Don't you like doing cable movies? I love them because they can go so fast. I love,
yes
I love
and
doing
no.
television movies because you can do them in 24 days.
Oh,
And I
that
like the
sounds good.
speed. The speed of it is. That's why when we did Cat's Meow, I was ready.
It looked like you consolidated a lot of shots. It looked like there was a lot of moving
I
masters.
shot it exactly the way I wanted. I cut in the camera, so there was no coverage.
John Ford style.
And I've always done that. I really believe in it. And I think it helps the actors, and saves everybody's energy.
Shooting cuts, you mean?
Well, just shoot what you need and don't cover anything. So consequently, if we're doing this as a master, there's not going to be any. This is it.
This is it, yeah.
What helps the actors? The lack of coverage?
Yeah, because the actors, because if there's coverage, you don't know what's going to be used.
Right.
Right.
So it could be a close-up, but if you shoot the whole scene in one shot, and that's it. Well,
That's what Woody Allen does.
he does that.
I think probably one of the biggest pitfalls of acting, and I would imagine in directing too, is that once you get into this club, and it is a relatively small club of people who work in our industry, right? Once you get into this club, you realize the privilege of entry. And so you spend a tremendous amount of time focusing your energy on staying in the club. That's why you see a lot of great filmmakers. They come out with a great film, and then they're playing catch up with their careers. When you kind of arrived on the scene for me, it was Swingers. That's the first time I caught a look at you, and I thought that, what was that project? How'd you get in? You got in, it was self-generated.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing ever caught on fire for me as much as Swingers did for you, but there was a series of jobs where I kind of had made it to the next level with people. And I knew that if I did this job in just the right way, I could make it to this level.
Right.
And if I could do this and it would make money, then I could make it to this level. And the problem with that suddenly I was a slave to my own career.
But it's a weird spot that I didn't really even know existed, where you're just famous enough to sometimes get like a table if the restaurant's full. Or if the restaurant's empty. Orson Welles lived with you for a while, right?
It was 2 years. He could be very difficult with the crew. We had a very small crew on this film we were shooting. We had been shooting since 8 in the morning, and it was like 3 in the afternoon, and the crew hadn't broken him. He just kept working. And finally, Frank Marshall comes over and he says, Orson, the crews are kind of hungry. All right, if they want to eat, let them go eat. I'm not hungry, but if they have to eat, let them go. Well, Orson, we've been working. That's all right, let them go. So everybody leaves, and we're talking for about 5 minutes. He turns to me, he says, are you hungry? I'm absolutely starving. I asked him why he had shot Dial M for Murder, pretty much just the way the play was.